My name is Kida Agato. I'm currently 23, and I'm a youth with lived experience. So I've been in the program for quite some time now. THS first entered my life when I was 3. Since then, before the age of 18, I had been through 38 programs, 4 different homes, and 12 facilities. Over the years, I had also been kicked out and had run away. It wasn't until the age of 14 that I finally ran away for the last time. I ran away from Crooked River Ranch, walking I don't know how many 100 miles to Portland, and ended up being homeless there for a little over a year.
I became a CASA because I was approaching retirement age, and some people that I had talked to that retired said, get into volunteering and do it before you retire. Don't wait to retire. The role of a CASA is to look out after the kids, and strictly look out after the kids, but not from a legal standpoint. They have legal advisors, and that's not what our job is. Our job is to make sure that they're taken care of. So then I stepped in. He was in a foster family. I followed him almost all over the state. He had difficulty in the foster placings that he was at. It didn't work out. And then he was at St. Mary's in Portland, and he ran away from that one. About 6 months, maybe a year later, he showed up here in town, and we kind of started the relationship over again.
It was what was important is through all these programs that I've been through and all the people I've gone through, he has still been there. He has still shown up, when he didn't have to. It could have just been a phone call, could have just been a quick stop by and talk, but he still did more than he needed, showed that he was cared more than he needed to.
To somebody that's thinking about becoming a CASA, it is incredibly rewarding because you change lives for the better.
It felt like someone was in my corner. It just made me feel supported, made me feel like there was change that could be had, and that my voice did matter when it came to my life. When it comes to kids having to be through the system, when they're given a court-approved special advocate, they don't realize how amazing that is. How much that person is 100% going to be there for them. It's someone who's on your side while you're going through this system that already isn't entertaining. Outside of the courtroom, he's been there as an emotional support. He's been there as just someone to go out and hang out with. Sometimes go to the woodlot and forget about all the chaos that I have in my life, I suppose.
I used to volunteer at what they call the woodlot at Nativity Lutheran Church. We provided wood for people that, most of them, quite frankly, were homeless. We were afraid they're going to freeze. And it just got to be kind of a habit where, every Saturday, the two of us would go over and split wood and deliver wood.
Going to the woodlot and spending time with Mr. Ross and the rest of the guys gives me a second to breathe. It allows me to not have to worry about all the things that are going on in my life. Even though I was in a rut at the time, I was still able to give back as well. And just doing that alone makes you feel good about yourself, makes the pain you're dealing with in your own life just a little bit easier. I think that my life has changed greatly with the use of a CASA. If I didn't have one, I think I probably would have been making a lot worse decisions. There was a lot of times that my CASA advocated for me when I wasn't going to.
And 6 months ago, we went and had lunch, and over a sandwich, I saw a big change. And now you can see he can look over the horizon and say, oh, okay, maybe I can have a life now. Maybe I can plan ahead and not just go day to day and try to sort my way through all this chaos in my life.
Get to hear his voice in the back of my head when I'm about to make a dumb decision. Emotionally, I find him to be someone I consider a friend. He's just a great support. If there was one thing I could say to him, it's honestly just a thank you. Just for being there and for me. Thank you.